What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Aries, and I'm back with another video. It's been a minute, people. It's been a minute. You haven't seen me. It's like, I gotta go on here and hit you with another one. We're gonna do a story time today. Now, I guess this story time kind of depends on how you look at it. It could be sad. It could be happy. It could be, I don't know. For me, it was a very, very long time ago. And it took me a long time to get past it and get over it to the place where I could talk about it. And I was okay with talking about it and sharing it. But I'm okay now. I'm okay now. I'm not, it doesn't affect me like that. I know what the situation was. I know that within the situation we were blessed. So I don't, I'm okay with sharing it with you guys, basically. But this was when I got kidnapped. And yes, I was kidnapped before. Actually, myself and my sister. Now, I'm going to do a story time on how I found out she was my sister, too. But this is me and my sister. Me and my sister, when we came into each other's lives, we created a lot of havoc. Like, we did a lot of shit that we probably shouldn't have done. But we did it. We were kids. We were young. Home wasn't the greatest place in the world for us. Just being real about it. Her home was one home. My home was another. We lived in separate homes, but our home life, it just wasn't the best, And there's a lot of junk going on. So we rebelled like any kid does. And we would run away from home. Not a lot, but we did a couple times. So this is one particular time that we caught ourselves running away from home. So fine. We got our plan together, got our bag together, waited for our parents to go to sleep. She was spending the night over my house because we had the same father. She was spending the night over my house. And we were waiting for them to go to sleep. So they finally went to sleep. And we basically snuck out the house and ran away. So we walking. Now mind you, we have no clue where the hell we're going, what we gonna do. We just walking. But sometimes, unfortunately, when things get really, really bad in your home, you just do whatever you can to get away from it. You don't have a plan. You just know that you got to get away. And that's where I was. I just knew I had to get away from that because it wasn't something that was beneficial for me. And it just wasn't a good environment. So we walking. We got a little bag. We walking. This guy pulls up on us like a gray Buick, one of them old school models. Now, he had on a suit. He did. Suit and tie, shirt, whatever. And he was black, and he was like, he threw up a badge. I didn't personally see that badge. I saw some silvery, shiny stuff, and it looked like a badge. He said he was the police. And, of course, at that time, we had curfew. So he was like, what are you guys doing out? It's past curfew. We like, oh, we on our way home. We were coming from our auntie house. And, our house is just up the street. He like, okay, well, I'll take you to the house. I'm like, damn. So my sister was like, no, that's okay. We got it. We're good. Our parents told us, don't get in a car with no strangers. We're okay. So he was like, no. He was like, better yet, how about I go on here and take y'all to the station and your parents can come get you from the station. Say what? That's really not what we're trying to do. But my sister, my thing was, I was very reckless. I was the type of kid where I wasn't bad, but I was very reckless. I didn't give I didn't give a care about, doing some stuff. It didn't bother me. So my thing was run. Fuck dad, fuck him, run. Drop this bag if you got to, run. My sister was so afraid that she believed he was a police officer, and she was like, okay, we're going to get in the car. So we got in the back seat. Fine. We going. Now, we knew this area. We weren't too far away from home, but we was kind of far. But we knew the area he was going back to was close to our home. So we were looking like, does he know where we live? What police station he taking us to? So we pulling up in this big ass building. And I'm like, okay. But of course, no, he asking us different questions while we're in the back of the car. What's your name? Me, I'm quiet. I told you, I'm an a-hole. I know me. I am an a-hole. I don't mean to be. I don't try to be. It's just the Aries in me. I'm a-hole sometimes. I can get very stubborn. I'm not finna divulge nothing to you, sir, because I don't know who the hell you are. And no, you still ain't proved to me you a police officer. I asked him, could I see the badge again? He told me no. Nope, this don't even sound right. So he like, what's your name? My sister just giving him all type of information. Gave him her phone number, all type of stuff. I'm like, stop, shut up. Don't say nothing else until you get to the police station. You just shut up. Don't say nothing. So we pull up to this building. I'm looking, I'm like, why that building ain't got no lights on? So he snatches me out the car. Of course, my sister, by this point, she started crying. I'm like, what the fuck going on? To mind you, I'm little. I'm a itty bitty. I'm a rank. He snatches me out the car. He literally is dragging me to this building. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? He pushes open the door, and I immediately know this building is abandoned. There is no way in the world nobody can live in this building. It's abandoned. Where the hell are you taking me? Now, mind you, my sister was so scared, it never occurred to her to get out and run. She stayed in the car. So the man pushed me down some steps, and in my mind, all I'm thinking is, honestly, he about to kill me. He about to rape me, and he about to kill me. Because that was a big thing going on in my hometown back then. So I was like, it's over. You know, my life is over. I was like, okay. You know, I'm not going out without a fight. So I'm on the floor. He picks me up. I just start swinging. I'm swinging, kicking, going. I'm doing whatever I can to get his hands off of me. So he threw me up against the wall, and like my head hit the wall really hard. And I kind of slid down. I kind of was dazed, but I'm like still like trying to stay with it so I can make sure this man don't get me. So he tell me, he was like, I'm gonna be back for you. He was like, I'm coming back for you. He say, trust me, I'm coming back for you. He say, you better not move. You better not go no fucking where. I'm coming back for you. So he leaves me. I'm like, oh my God. So soon as he started going up the stairs, I waited till he got up on. I went ahead and creeped up him too. I see him, he get in the car, he pull off on my sister. I'm panicked. I'm done now. I have no freaking clue where I'm at. I know where the area I'm at, but I don't know where I'm at. I don't know what's around me. I don't know how soon he's coming back. I don't know what he's doing to my sister. And that was my biggest thing. Like, what is he doing to my sister? So I noticed we were in a neighborhood. It was like across from this building was houses, like further across the street. So I ran over there. I get to the first house. There's no answer. I'm like, okay. So I get to the second house. This white man answers the door. And he proceeds. I'm by this point, I'm crying, I'm screaming, please call the police, please call the police. So his wife comes to the door, and I'm like, please call the police. This man kidnapped me and my sister. He got my sister. Please call the police. This man proceeds to tell me, I don't let niggas in my house. First time I had ever been called that word. I looked at him. I said, okay. All right. I say, I don't even want to come in your house. Just call the police. So dude comes back while this man is still talking this stuff, and his wife is like, she, I guess, ran to go get the phone. She like, just call the police. Stop giving her a heart. Just call the police. So as they're doing all this at the door, this man comes back. I'm looking at him. I can see the building. I see him pull up. He don't have my sister in his car with him. So I'm like, nah, I'm really panicked. So I jump over their porch into the bushes. They had these kind of high bushes in the front. I jumped over in the bushes so the man wouldn't see me. So these people, mind you, are yelling out the window, little girl, little girl, little girl, where are you? I'm like, oh my God, this man is going to come over here and come and snatch me a whole again. I'm steadily peeping and seeing what he doing. I'm steadily trying to tell the man, he across the street, he across the street, call the police, he across the street, he across the street, he right there, he right there, he right there. They ain't not paying me no attention. I'm like, okay. So he pulls off. Finally, the police come. They come get me. They take me to the station. I get to the station, my sister there. As soon as I walk in, she's sitting right there. I just busted out crying. I was already crying, but I just cried even harder because she could have been gone. I had no clue, and I felt like it was my job to save her. It was my job to protect her, and I didn't do that. And I was so relieved. I was so relieved. So, of course, they had to call our parents. And, of course, our parents was mad because we ran away. But given what we had just gone through, because apparently he tried to make my sister do something sexual. And she, thank God, got out the car and ran. So, considering what we had gone through, considering what we had been through, it was just, they didn't trip about the running away part. They were just glad we were home. So, what I did hate was the man stalked us. Well, he really stalked me. Like, he kept calling, hanging up the phone, or he would tell me, you the smart one, so I'm going to kill you first. You the smart one. Matter of fact, I'm going to kill your sister and make you watch me. Shit like that. He was literally calling our house. Police was standing out there. They was trying to put tap on the phone. It was crazy, crazy. We didn't go to school for a couple weeks. When it was finally time to go to school, literally our first day back to school, we go to school. It's a normal day. I'm panicked. I'm annoyed because I already have anxiety problems already, even as a young child. So I'm already paranoid. Like, oh my God, what's going on? I just didn't feel easy. I come out. The police got my daddy trying to handcuff him. It's 20, 30 police outside. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So, of course, I'm running. Then I'm looking for my sister. My sister running to me. We trying to understand why the fuck you got my daddy. Look over. They got this man in a car in handcuffs. The man that kidnapped us. He had come to the school. We don't know why. I guess to kidnap us again. I don't know if he was coming to get me because he said I was the smart one. I don't know. But thank God they got him. But my daddy apparently somehow, some way, just had a weird feeling about the dude. He just felt like the dude was stalking up the school or something. And my daddy approached him and they got into it. And my daddy pretty much beat the crap out of him. And so they didn't arrest my father, but they did detain him for a while. But they got the man. Bottom line, they got the man. So it still was a while before I could sleep and feel safe. It takes a minute, but I know that we're blessed that nothing worse than what happened, because it could have been so much worse, and there was a chance I could have not been here to even tell this story. So please be careful out there. You know, young girls, young kids, be careful. You know what I'm saying? Home life ain't right. Try to get something else. Try to get anybody that will listen to you. Anybody. And do it that way. Don't just leave. Sometimes I know you feel like I don't have no choice. Anything, the streets is better than here. Baby, them streets ain't no better than what you doing. That's localized bull. The streets is all around bull. And you never know who to trust. And they out here looking for us. They out here trying to trap young kids every day. You know, so you got to be careful. But that was my story time, and I'm sticking to it. Like I said, it wasn't, I don't know if it was sad. It was, I feel blessed and happy because we survived. We got out of it. We, you know, God bless me that I kept my head about myself. Even though I was young, I kept my head about myself, and he blessed us to be safe. And hopefully, you know, I can touch somebody else and they won't make that same mistake. You know, get help, go to whoever you got to go to, do whatever you got to do, but get some help before you decide, oh, hey, I'm going to run away. Because, baby, like I said, them streets out there cold. So, you got to be careful about what you do. And that's me saying it because I love you. I truly love you. Young, old, in the middle. I love you, you know, and I've gone through a lot in my life. And I am here sometimes to tell those stories. So hopefully it can help somebody. You know, people go through stuff all the time, and you never know they're going through it. I'm tongue-tied today, y'all. Don't pay me no attention. Plus, I had a little wine. Don't judge me. Had a little sip. Don't judge me. But, yeah, I go through stuff all the time. People don't know. And it's just, you know, you have to take it day by day. But you got to be careful out here. You have to. So, like I said, I love you guys. You know, I'm in it for real. I'm going to stop babbling because I am tired. And I'm ready to chill for the rest of my good day off. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. People, please. Thank you. Thank you for all the ones that have subscribed to me. You know, my small YouTubers are going to be at the end of the video. I didn't do the thing I normally do. I'm getting a little lazy on that, y'all. I got to get better, I know. But they will be at the end of the video. Again, I love you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit your notification bell so you will know every time I drop a video. All right. Love you guys. Mwah.